elo Nkandu ole keni miebe ngata mwaishiba history ya PF newa iliwa first kuchita approach basata ati sentupange PF ni nebo ilo na ile kuli bana kaseba na beba basatelo baletale baye bati kamoneni abana abo abengalanda nabo ni balumbi ilo na ile kuli balumbi ati tentubike mu bachipiri abati tentubike mu no mwayicherufuekelo elo twaile ikalila basata tupange PF ngata mwaishiba history ya PF mwilabe po bufi bachali kosa yes ni banisu babasata but baishile ni shinatu bombe nchito yonse uyo mpankata ni bani bamuchitira adopt so mwilabe po bufi ati Kambwili aishile join na PF later on ni shabena mpankata bali join. It was my idea to say let's form PF ilo basata baba shile ukuba ba MMD president mwilabe po bufi fota mwaishwa bakalamba bandi nena ali michindi and I don't want to have a problem with you but lekeni kumbempesho ufi shitama politics yanseli tetintu mi abantu bale mituka bankandu first muli bakalamba bandi elo futi you are a leader abo abena papa gunasa ba mituka ngabala mituka batwaleni ku police ineteti mbachite defend alo lupato lwaifi luvi to the extent of saying if abantu bafunishe mfuti ngala alifuile lelo bankandu nangu muntu andase mfuti ni mwe pantu na mulanda tapale cho na mulufyanya muleba ati Kambwili tewa mpokelele bankandu bampokelele ni wanu mwalisa nga mwaisa kulali mwiminini oputali tuwami patikisha iseni parali paka mwaisa elo basata mumbi teimu mwaebera ati basata bapele mumbi bu MP basata baishile kukola foundation lo basanga mumbi alechitefi ya bukaka baisa atweba nokutweba ninsanga kakaka keda chinsali twala kapela munali teimu Bankandulu olekeni kubepa abantu bufi. You don't know the history. Guy Scott taliko. Guy Scott joined us 2 years later. Ali kulima pate na ba kapita. Taliko guy lo tuambile PF. Mulabe po bufi vota mwaishiba. Alensoni ebuntu.
Hello, is that Mr.
Yes, good evening, madam.
Yes, my name is Professor Lu.
How are your excellence? Good evening.
Good evening.
Thank you, thank you. This
I
is
was,
Zulu, Lyson Zulu, yes, madam.
yes, I was listening to your voice note,
Oh, okay, okay.
and I thought I call you directly.
Oh, okay. No, thank you so much, ma'am.
I'm Shiva. Sometimes when you give advice,
Mkwaye.
you started your advice very nicely. Advising those that are insulting.
Mkwaye.
But you know, what I think is when you people are going to give this advice through your voice notes, try and call us.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Those of us who are being insulted.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
So that you understand. Because if you put yourself in my shoes, or in Jean Kapata's shoes, you really understand where we are at the moment.
No, that is very true.
Okay? A lot of you probably who have joined the Patriotic Front late.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
There was no time when Chishimba Kambwili received Jean Kapata. Jean Kapata is one of the founding members of the Patriotic Front.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
So there's no way anybody can... That information those boys are giving are coming from Chishimba Kambwili. Even the insulting that is going on now is coming from him. And then he wants to pretend and say, you're in a
Yeah.
Okay? As in Nkandu, was never received by... I was never received by Chishimba Kambwili or anybody. In fact, if you read the history of PF,
oh yeah,
the people that were there in the beginning, ni Balumbi, ni Guy Scott, ni Fuekelo,
oh yeah,
Bampankata became the first member of parliament. Some of us people like me, Jean joined earlier than I did.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
If we joined by forming Kola Foundation, if you recall.
Yes, yeah. I do recall very well.
Even the first manager Msheba Sata mu prison, Kamala prison, Nipo to
Oh, yeah.
So why should Kambwili pretend that he knows more about PF than any of us, and he should insult us because they never PF never Michael Shufesat. Some of us are that Charlie Kosa Vale to call you. Is a need to have a such. Basata Tabalaita was the Fela Blue, who I never join and Nuktapoka and Navo all over. Because I love Kambukutuava more than Sylvia Chalicosa, Elova Capunju, I took a Sylvia Chalicos, Umulanda and Nokuland. At least his name has been to Randa. Umulanda, Chalicosa, Tavales, Ranakana, Okulanda for Munturango. So it's very important. Tell you too. You need to also understand why we are being insulted.
Oh, yeah.
All these insults are being organized in Lusaka. Because the Lusaka, for Kwaka na land.
Okay.
Here, you're trying to call up a nuclear center. And I happen to have been the Minister of Higher Education.
Oh, yeah.
Then Jim Kapata was Minister of Lands. The president had signed an agreement with Russia to build that nuclear center. If you read and recall.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, in the president, I said, do I take? Do you know that the secretariat has been organized in that land for the people in Lusaka province? The structures. Every move took up a shot mama structures.
Yeah.
President right meeting. Aba na mayor wa Chongwe. Lusaka Baravene, the Kamba is the one who was at the helm of it. I went to collect the papers from the Secretary General's office by Ramwila. And they had divided the whole plot, all the constituencies of Ghana injunction. And we were to State House. So the president directed Bakatambo to go and stop the construction, directed the Minister of Lands to stop all that. Me, I'm the one who reported. Now, because Jid acted as the president had directed and Alakatambo, we were hated. In fact, the SG organized a meeting with all these structures. They organized all the elections, the inter-party elections, and I think if you are really careful, you know what happened. These guys who are insulting us, this is Chishimba working with the former SG, working with Venakamba. Who are associated with these things. And they organize the inter-party elections to make sure that if we come up on the Central Committee. And that's why they are insulting Central Committee. It's not the whole Central Committee. It's because they expected me, Jean Kapatana, not to be in the Central Committee. So some of these things, you need to understand the genesis.
No, that is very important.
Hello, Mishishaka. Namwali ufa kwensele ulia papa kunasa atutuka. Isha kuti abula nabanyine potfora ala. Ishine panondi nangu Jane Kapatwala tumunapo. We don't even know what that chap looks like. At least Monta, because he's from a constituent. But the other member communal constituency, if you know Delanda, our 5 boys, innocent boys, are spending for maximum prison. Because you have to he has no right even to talk. Every month, the foreigner last week, in fact, I left for no because now quite a liver problem.
Yeah.
The member of parliament, I took it upon myself and I think they are for the finance, without understanding the things. Because if you are talking as a neutral person, at least call us and say, yes, we now to give to so good-hearted. For the past 5 years, And these are the people who organize. That's why Papa Bunasa is saying, Nkandu actually poka constituency. And the truth of the matter, ask anybody, even including Chishimba Kambwili the theory was never given me. Munani was given to me in 2006. Then I called Basata. I said, Yama, my Indian government like you. I'm a techno because I'm not a businesswoman.
Yeah.
I'm a school when we go to Australia. I'll give you my child. My older sister brought that child up.
Oh yeah.
Campaign every penny of her campaign because she didn't have a penny. I raised the money for her. Today she should organize people to be insulting me. That's why Honorable Kapata reacted the way she did.
Oh yeah.
And we have reported this action. We have reported just the matter and that one and we have reported just that the police now they don't ask for PF. That you and we are still pursuing that. We want those boys that Papa Bunasa arrested. We don't care even if they're PF. This week to come as you put it, as if you knew, we have reported.
No.
Yeah. It is not right.
No, it's not actually right.
If you want to help the party.
That's why I took up that role, Amayo, to just try and maybe speak to them in a direct and indirect way, to even remind them that whatever they are doing, if really they mean well.
Tell them that you have information that first of all they insult us not because of Chishimba Kambwili. They insult us because of the history of wanting to share land.
Oh.
That is the bottom line. The second thing is these boys now you know what it means to run a party. You need money. Tell me which of these youth who are saying it, but to take a structure MCC, where would they find money to run the party? Who would they talk to?
Yeah.
But that will be the end of the party. Now, when you are Chishimba Kambwili enough, right now we have got elections. Elections that's all. Politics politics support who destroyed PF just like in any home professor the moment that's what Chishimba did. But Chishimba made PF lose first and foremost. They are the ones na GBM na UPN divide to convince the members this is a good man.
Yeah.
So what are we doing? And when you are giving advice, you should first of all speak to us so that you know the genesis of where this is coming from.
No, I get your point.
Because if they are supported by CK, in Nepal, and that's why they are insulting us. But I can't. Because I'm intelligent, I'm analytical.
Yeah.
And I don't just make decisions just like that. Some of us are scientists.
Yeah.
Science na law na history na fish where you cram. Before we are analytical. So that's why Jean Kapata and I are different. We are from the health field.
Yeah.
And we are not going to be part and parcel of nonsense. That is not going to take this country forward. That's why my intellectual ability who are ready to be advised, who are going to stand on the podium and analyze things like we are talking about Kabwata. People are just saying, yo, now it's 25 million CDF. That CDF is supposed to sponsor schools. It's supposed to sponsor women empowerment, youth empowerment. You go in there, you don't just go say, you have to say, how many schools are here?
Yeah. Meaning it's one and the same. Even 1.6 is better.
If you have 10 schools, you have 10 health institutions. You
under one constituency, yes.
Of 300,000 people in Kawat. How much money is going to go? It's in fact been calculated that each school will only get 4,000. Can you run a school and 4,000?
No, nothing.
These are the politics of today. And this is why we lost what I am going to school. What do I pull me table? Then I don't go for to create some way to shackle. You understand?
Yeah.
So, if you continue even advising them without facts on your hands, we're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
If we have taken the legal route, it doesn't matter what anybody will say. We want Papa Bunase Namonda arrested. And we are going to face them in court.
Oh, I just got concerned,
just tell them what this will mean. They should go and read the cyberbullying law because it's what so they don't even know about the cyber law.
Yeah. Yeah, that's purely wrong.
They can turn in their grace.
This is why wrong.
And also what they do is that they edit and put social media what they want to people to read. Hello, why I said you that Kambwili Batampefi. Kambwili back to be Papa Guna, so couldn't be in the phone. Ukunji push whether I support it. Now more, so we can him. Let us focus on the postmortem. Because you cannot solve the problem unless you understand it. What was the cause of that problem? Then you find a solution.
Yeah.
You Kambwili, I said, you Kambwili Landapu. I will never Kambwili by the PF Naula PF. Then your catchment record. Kambwili called me. And I said, Kambwili, need you for 5 years. This guy asked me questions and I was answering questions.
Oh, yeah.
And the spirit in which I answered is a spirit in which, even if you had to ask me, I'll tell you to your face.
Yeah.
So that you might take a nyako. Because ukubirima. Ababe bati tungo mukushi. Bulunguta wala. No, by my papa and now we mama cover. So, what does he do? He goes and records now to talk against me. That's how this insult now escalated. So he's guilty.
No, it's
so
not
don't
a
even
good
say,
thing.
you see the way he reacted over to him. It's because he's the one who every week they are paid so many kwacha to insult us.
But that is very wrong. It's risky. It's risky. The biggest problem is that if you are under tunavo, why are very expensive.
Some of us will leave even PF. Because it means that we go to Kaya PF.
I don't know how best, ma'am, we can help each other. First of all, I would want to thank you, Nami Tasha, kwena pakuntumina. Elo, ineshingeshwa na mfamashu yonse omwanjeba. No, mbanshingeshwa fefo tuinga fuirishanya pantu mwaishiba ifwe tuli kuno. Elo, efira mwachimona na fumamo. Ifwe bamo we are here, tatuchita fefi intu ichiteshitenga fira mwachiranda. We do analyze. Turachita analyze ama situation tuamona nomba inge fichala ekutira shani. Ifi nomba na ine kutilimbina rubira. Efira nomba mwachingufu anafuma na esho kwambo kulanda po because I've seen we are really lost. Completely lost. Because at the end of the day, even if we are to say, for example, we go with the Honorable Kambwili, the thing is, he still needs people like you.
Prophet Shinka. Because me, I don't beat about the bush. I'm a Capricornian born at Christmas. Under fiction. 30. That's a portable company. I am very critical. The damage he has done. First of all, to start with, the party. It's too much. The party is carrying this bad name. The name of corruption. Because of him. The damage he has done, while the other people are clapping. There's just a publication that has come out that he has been voted the man of 2021. Bakambwili badia baba pardon kumilandu kumetika lungu baba kuchite pardon chokwenda na mutautotela vale ntumina phone ukuchikuba Nkandu nandileni ko ine nombaka kuchifungo today Bakambwili should send a viral note against me. It's not right.
No, it's not right.
The damage he has done to our names, me and Jean Kapasa, given Rubinda, it's too much. It's too much. I've even decided if I'll meet Bakambwili, I'll never greet him. Never. Over Peter. Nangwaka Tirenka Shanika Penat fans. He has damaged our name.
Yeah. No, but Takuri Shira, you know, Mayo.
The first woman professor. Nobody even knows him. Some of us are celebrated worldwide. He should be insulting me.
Chishimba.
Why salukira muri PF? Kairi na mwisho ejo mumfira ati umuntu abule mfuti ashuto umuntu. But I don't know it yonka mano yo papa gunase face to face. Chishiwe fonka chitani mkumfati kuchimbo kai.
Mayo.
Ukufurwa na afurwa na mwali chibemba na afurwa ngaka ifyalo. If you are a Bemba, you understand what I'm saying. I do not want to see Monta. I do not want to see Papa Gunas. Because if I will see them, definitely, I'll go in for a thought.
Yeah.
So, mutu akweko.
Awe, otherwise, if you're not sure, we share how best can we do it, Mayo? Ine na bako konsendi na mashiwe mwanja bakwena ya kankala sana ero fimonsha ishivenga fintu mwachilanda nomba ngafirana chilanda ifwe tuli kuno so changu kapo limo kula mona naba neso aba because ilingi tulaba chitako tulaba kalipira ngafira fine mwachumfana afuma na public ilingi tulaba kalipira na mu private so Ishinshi leso mwinga chita suggest how best can you advise me, or maybe I don't know what you can suggest if I can meet you maybe now mfuitisha elo no mbana ishi befyo ninga senda na ino.
However you can meet us anytime, but the decision if you have to taba Papa Gunase for the sake of setting the party,
if you're not chilanda pwe fofine mwalande if you're nge piribola
people are intact. Ala party nobody else but Chishimba Kambwili. Ababonse ba grassroots media ba Mr. Groundy ba Chama America. This is chap. But abaya na mayo 10 abati prekent mufunde fya Polanda. Elo ba leta ifo kuno sefa Chishimba Kambwili.
No, mbafira tafia toa fwe.
Ate no Mozambique no weko Kambwili nangu mulefa nangu tamulefa.
Au fira tafia toa fwe pamonga pate chalinga ngefine mwalanda.
Babe po mufia timfu mushilepo which chief ine pandro ine Nkandu ine huo. I come from the royal family of both Muchinga and North. But Babe Shulu, our great grandfather was Chief Timukuru Wali Wembia. So bonke abantu ifushakulu bebashonke lapho shapela nibakulu bethu starting from bachiti mukuru wake bonke bamayo ine bana bamfumushi besakunda shonke mushabubisa shonke shira nibakulu bethu nemfumushi akuyisoka nakumuyombe because the history of Chibesakunda ebali bana bamfumushi shira kufika nakuli bana waitwika so which chiefs and because of that imfumushi shaku Eastern Province because vanhu they are all close to me Kuluapula because of our association na Mwata Kazendo chose mfumushi akulunda bonke bajakulia they are close to us. Just tell me which chiefs are celebrating Kambwili munye bepufeni. Not one. Not one. Because I know them and I know each chief personally. And I was lucky to have served also as a minister of chiefs. So even if Chief Mushakumbi could not Western Province because of that, they are close to me. Because I was a good minister for them. And I empowered a lot of them. So which chief can celebrate Kambwili? If I left to when I was campaigning as running the toilet with traditional movement to Sheba Kambwili. So if I say therefore I say Papa Bunaste Namonta Bakegi. And I will meet the other side. Hello Kambwili, Bakamonaste, Bakapite Chishinshi. Bakase Chishinshi to the fire Bakampush and Okumpush. Because Bakampush a chicho.
It's what big sister. Ine nalitemu okupula mano. No, that is not good. Yeah. You know, in a way that's...
How? Mama PST banani banani. How? Bado mpelele ine naba nani watabe shukuru nali kwake.
Yeah, sure if we bamukwena to alikana bantu.
Njonjo shasa mbili hapo na kusema tapa hapo na grade ni 7. Ale tuka ine. No, we can't accept it, my man. It's not possible. I've been insulted for the last 10 years. Every day, and that is a child. If we talk even for her to be MP is because I campaigned for and raised money for her. I actually wrote her application to become a member of parliament. I passed on that position. That's why in 2011 I came back and said, Ramai, we're learning the because I didn't attend the weddings of my firstborn. So he knew, and also he was my uncle, so he followed my life.
Yeah.
I found a member of our staff. They should be telling them who I issue a PF right back Kambwili. Nachali koso wafuna munganda. In fact, they have said since remember England. They quite understand the primary and secondary school. I left Mamunga and the Mumuavo, but let's take up now. It's like anybody who should be respected in still.
Yeah. Otherwise here I feel for the party, and I'm very much touched. That's why you got that.
What am I getting out of this house? I'm a professor.
Yeah. In advice, Mbakwatile akweba ati PF cannot do without most of you. Icho chena chishinka bamayo. PF ni mwevo. So elio bala sende fintu mulili enshila nishitakulieko tulea pamonga PF. So echo natural and lokwebati, we better find a way forward, especially that it is not even too late in any way. These people need to send a person mwachilanda, limo school they are very important, understanding to alipsana. But bantu bamwa kwebati.
Hold on 1 minute, hold on. Balumendo.
Mkwai.
Chamuti keko muno. Balumendo. Okay. Oh, thank you. So if I'm quite a lot of other challenge, it's gala to Pabula Bakalamba. And then I'm before I went a chance to Kukula Nava Mama. Direct to Funda, direct to Shimika Kwaka Shimi. I go back to the quality Fumurio Yashi, they actually find Yabakuru. I said, Kambwili, and then Mons Abakalam. Aka no whip a school of Ayamisa Mukev. It's okay, no. Yaita pomba infumuyo. Ama ichamano ya kuti bafunye yonsoka tabakwe. Mweba ntuna la finance soka yala ntuma. Elo mwaile fukamibele mwe kanabeta. Ile mwate etu ipa eba mama na ba kupanda mwale fa bakote ni shabe pe. Lekeni je bapa iko advice akwata kwa amani. Elo ile shimikira bashikuru wako kwa bafishi. Ale watu wale tufia kuli kushikufia fi. Eva ifumine bebe always that is very easy by the vula kakwindi. Elo bafikana kakwindi kunsoka bale elo kakwindi yala pombolo kaikonke kakwindi. Ya pombolo kakabapoza kwindi elo nsoka ya lubiro na kwindi. Kwa besha aloita kwa you don't want old people. Nda mano yaka kumakwisi.
Iyo mkwai umuriro chingira abakuru chemba chimichari land. So
etimsha kwa abantu bama PhD. That's why party is so lost. Because we are too many uneducated people.
Awe, tachiwe meyo. Shinge shiba, nishita shibenga mpera kutina batumina phone mailo wa maya.
Awe tatuli na mulusa katuli kutokuterenji.
Oh, okay. When are you in Osaka?
Tokabuela kari chikano.
Yo, kabatumina phone mkwai as we are trying by all means to speak to our friends. Twakulala na bokweba tifire chikate sumayo. Nga kutupata bala tupata nga firafina no mbani china umfira pwesho to alaishi bomo to akula filandi.
Kamba bale bale ishishase uwarwa pako mesa. Ino sele kala antini.
Wa.
Sema kiatu atufire keshe tumushira.
Iyo. Mufire mwatu aliro kuchingiriro umuriro bama.
It's too much.
Yeah. I feel for you.
Because in a number, I just call people directly and I say, look, if we're not to that stage, your advice, you could write your Sula. If you're at stage, you have to get that one Sula. And we have taken this matter seriously, we've taken it to the police. We've reported to 48 courts. I will never speak until they are arrested. That's one action that I know I'm in control, but I am not in control. What it means is ukutumwa mkuspefi ntuni mwana chikulia kumwesi kumunai kulia abamendo fight baba mumukobe maximum prison aba batumire bashala balebyo gwali nabakashi babo nabana and unfortunately ngani we bayikata so aba batumatika bemusuka bankandu bakashala
efyo chaba
then atubakaka and they better read the maximum sentence under cybercrime.
Yeah.
Because then Papa Gunasa Namonta Pakapaka and give it.
Yeah.
So that's what we shall read. I decided they are putting it to Sule and I'm with me upon a way from
Otokulaisha Fiokulanda na Vena na Ifukwena la Techisuma no Kushama Fe Kuishamiko kwa direct Pantero Walanda kwa Fiashinge, Fiorisha Medicur.
All because they want to kukula, hapo bamona fela kula.
Yeah.
Last year kulu bakula. Munshi ya mkula.
Yeah.
Ga mwabalesha nishimwabi. Awe mkwai.
Awe, totela sana mamayo.
Totela nayo.
Lesami pale mkwai Natasha.
Thank you.
Yeah, mkwai.